Signs your paradigm is shifting. Well, when something better comes along that just makes more sense. All right, got it? Well, what if we in the XRP Army community, what if we could shift a paradigm? I mean, that would be cool, right? So my opportunity here is to be able to clearly explain this and paint the picture clearly and let everyone know watching this video that you have the opportunity to go this way, to continue to repeat what we've always been doing, or move into the brave new world of possibility of what we could do together, and together we can change everything. New paradigm ahead. And for those of you that might not know exactly, a paradigm is a set of beliefs or ideas that we all accept as the way it is, the way we do things, right? And now I want to be able to present to you a whole new world of possibility. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Okay, it's not exactly pure imagination. It's reality now. And what you see before you, right, is an idea that I had about sending Brad Garlinghouse, our wonderful CEO at Ripple, a Christmas message. But not only just a Christmas message, but one sent from a group of people, right? Because the paradigm that we have had about Google and YouTube all is like this. Google we use to search for information, right? And YouTube we use to watch and get information. Well, I decided to see if we might be able to shift this paradigm, right? And have 20 people, instead of searching and watching, we decided to send a video message together. And presto changeo, look what we did. 20 of us started out and we accomplished taking over the first 10 positions on Google page 1. Not the video tab, page 1. And guess what? We can do this at will with any message we want to send to whoever person we want to send and geo-target the location of where the videos show up. Now, let that simmer just a bit in your brain. Right? This is what 20 did. Well, what could 1,000 do? Right? And who could we send the messages to? Oh, I don't know. 100 U.S. senators? Oh, I don't know. Maxine Waters? Oh, I don't know. The 5 most important people that are going to be setting regulatory clarity in crypto? Yeah, I think if we decided to be senders of messages with these platforms instead of receivers, we can shift this paradigm. What you think? And look, right here's visual proof. We already did it with 20 people. Right? Now, imagine what we can do if we had 100 people sending these messages. Right? We're all spending time anyway about Ripple and XRP, watching information, getting more sold on something we're already sold on. Might it be a little bit better use of our time to incorporate sending messages together? Huh? Might it? I mean, what if? All right, so I've showed this picture before. Okay, what are you a part of? Choose, right? What do we got right now, right? We got the greatest YouTubers in the history of crypto influencing in our community. But how interoperable are they? How much collaboration and cooperation is going on with everybody, right? We've got people with thousands, tens of thousands of subscribers, and they're all watching, right? They're watching the greatest content in the history of crypto, in my opinion, from our great, awesome, incredible YouTube influencers. I love them all. I watch them all. But what if we could send some information? What if we could have our YouTube influencers activate their subscribers, and I don't know, 10 or 12 from each, person, each influencer. If they were on the video messaging communication team, whatever we decide to call it, right? What if we decided to have our community be the first one in the history of social media to shift this paradigm, and we begin to send messages? We decide who we want to send the messages to. We decide what we want to say in those messages, and then we send them together. All right? You smelling what the rock is cooking? Do you really think you see the possibility of what I'm talking about here? We can be the first social media community in the history of the world to start sending messages together. Now, who doesn't want to be a part of that? Now, here's a few people that I just wanted to kind of highlight to you who listened to what I just told you a little bit. The only thing I really asked them was, how would you feel about sending a Christmas video message to Brad Garlinghouse with a few other people? And they said, okay, I think that sounds okay. And so then I made their videos for them. They didn't have to make a video. All they had to do was upload it. And then I provided the title and the tags and the description. All they did was upload the video that I emailed to them. And Cynthia is one of my favorite friends that I've met in our XRP community. And the first thing that she came out of her mouth when I was talking to her in Twitter about this was, I don't have any time, Scott. I really want to help, but I just don't have any time. Well, guess what? I emailed her the video. She uploaded it in less than 5 minutes. And her comment to me after, when she was done, was, wow, that was fast, right? And Crypto Siege, elbow cough. Crypto Siege and Crypto Ice and Crypto Vet and David and James Roll, they all did it too. These are the brave souls who went out and decided to be a part of the use case of proving what Scott was talking about, that we can go out and we can at will dominate page one on Google anywhere we want to, sending a message to anyone we choose. And I want to honor these people for doing that, right? Taking the chance, being vulnerable to get out there and make a mistake. And they said, okay, Scott, I think I can upload a video on my channel if you give me everything, right? And they did it. And then we dominated Google page one. And we can do this at will anytime we want. And we just add people and send and send and send and send. And here's some more people that you may know who collaborated with us, who cooperated with us, and made something happen before that is very rare. And I challenge each person who's watching this video, stop the video, spend the next 10 years Googling, and you will not find another page one on Google that is nothing but video thumbnails. You really don't know how rare what we accomplished is until you go out there and try to find another page one that just has nothing but video thumbnails on it. I learned how to do that a few years ago, right? And now I want to be able to give that gift to our community, and let's do it thousands of times. What messages do we want to send, and who do we want to send them to? And I hope you can understand what happened when 20 people did this. Well, we've got, 500,000 people that are subscribing to our YouTubers' channels. Let's activate the army. Let's activate them and get them to shift the paradigm from receiving to sending. You getting it? And thank you, Maria Greekalicious. Thank you, Jay Moore. Thank you, Douglas Aces Up. Thank you, Joni and Steve Goldbronson. thank you, Stephanie Starr, and for the baseball hat for Christmas. And thank you, Lord Vanetta, for being the brave new souls who went out and helped me prove this. So we have an example that we can share and show other people that what we're talking about actually works. Nobody can dispute the Google page 1 result that 20 of us created together. And nobody can dispute that if we decide to do this en masse in our XRP Army community, we will be the first community in the history of social media who has shifted the Google and the YouTube paradigm. We're not just going to receive and search, right? We're going to send messages to who we want to and say to them what we want to. And this is generic information. Nobody that owns a YouTube channel, and I don't care if you've got 5 subscribers or over 100,000, there's nothing threatening here that's taking anything away from what you're doing. You're just sending a generic message to with the other people in our community, right? An agreed upon message that we all decide who we want to send the info to, and then a whole bunch of us do it together, right? Am I making sense here? Am I painting the picture clear enough? I really hope so. And so what's the call to action, right? And look, I left some names out. I can't put everybody in here that's in the team yet. We got 43 people on the team now. It's growing. Other people are smelling what the rock is cooking. It's making sense to people. They want to be a part of doing something that's never been done in the history of the world before. How many times in your life are you going to have the opportunity to be the part of shifting a paradigm? This is very rare stuff, right? And what we want to do, and XRP Benno, and Ripple Rich, and Kevin in New Zealand, thank you, all of you. I don't want to leave anybody out, but I can't make the video 50 minutes, right? But what we want to do, the call to action, activate the message senders. We've already done enough searching Google and watching videos on YouTube to fill up 20 lifetimes. Let's shift this paradigm together and be the first community in the history of social media that changes it to where we're utilizing these platforms to send messages to people. Who do you want to send them to? 100 senators? Maxine Waters? A thank you to Brian Brooks? Who do you want to send messages to en masse? Well, we'll just decide, create the messages, and then send them out. And the only thing anyone in the video communication team needs to do is upload a video that is made for you. That's it, right? And there's no tribalism. There's no, oh, I can't do this because it might not be good for my channel. It's good for the community if we all send these messages together. How is it not? Right? How is it not a good thing in our community that 100 of us are going to send Brad Kimes a Merry Christmas message? What is the downside of everybody in our community doing that? And do you not want to be, what are you, anti-Christmas? Are you anti-Brad Garlinghouse? What is it? Right? This is a generic Merry Christmas message from the XRP Army community to our great CEO, right? Utilizing video SEO that I know how to do, and I'm trying to help everybody learn how to do it too and take advantage of it, right? Is it making sense yet? And goodness gracious, look, there's a lot more going on here than just the fact that we're involved in some kind of cryptocurrency thing. We have got a huge shift in paradigms all over our world right now. And what is Ripple teaching us? They're teaching us interoperability, right? That collaboration, interoperability. The reason RippleNet works is because it's connecting the banks. Well, how interoperable is our XRP community? Right? Well, here's a chance for us to be interoperable, sending messages to people we'd like to influence. And all anyone has to do is post a video on their YouTube channel that is agreed upon that is a generic good message that benefits us all. Now, if we do this, do you see the possibilities yet? Can the first community in the history of social media to send messages, not search on Google for information and watch videos on YouTube. You don't want to miss out on a part of that. Being a part of that, do you? So what if we did, right? What if we did and we changed the world? Do you know what's going to happen if we begin to do this together? It's going to be news. People are going to notice, and we will be influencing the mass adoption of Ripple and XRP out into Google land. We can do that better together. Not one person here is going to be able to send out 1,000 video messages themselves. It won't work. Plus, it's too much work. But if everybody does a little, imagine what we can do together, connected, cooperating, collaborating. That's what interoperability is all about. So I started this video by saying, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. It's not really that. I proved it. Google page 1, 10 video positions, 10 search result positions taken up, all by people cooperating together. And an individual cannot do that. I don't care how many subscribers you got, because we are not activating the subscribers to be senders. And what is the downside if we do? What if? What if we can and we do? But what if we could and we don't?